we'll correct it first together. This is my other class, sorry. And just keep your ACs for now. Okay, so we'll call this preventative maintenance. And this is for the home, right? Morning. Okay. Okay. You're a good friend. There you go. Preventative maintenance. And I don't know if you're in this class, but someone is liking my videos. I got one like here and there, so I appreciate that. Cheers me up every once in a while. Okay. Preventative maintenance. I made a bit of a list so that I don't blab on too much. So one would be roof in particular. So you can say something like this: check shingles for damages, and repair as needed. Can you see that there? So if it comes, sometimes the province is specific, other times they're just like, just give me a maintenance item. So I'll just give you, this one would be specific to the roof. You could also do another one for the roof. It would be the gutters. Clean and inspect gutters so water can drain away from building. That's the main reason we have gutters, because if the water just gushes down on the side of the house, it will probably find its way to the basement walls and just kind of focus there, and you don't want that. You want the water to run away from the home. 124. So roof, we've got roof, right? Another one would be for the furnace. The furnace in particular would be an item in the house that is an absolute necessity in Winnipeg, especially in Canada. So I would say just make sure you replace filters, right? I'll just say filters. Filter regularly. And every manufacturer has a different increment. Rule of thumb is every 3 months. Okay, but that varies, because I have a really thick one I can do every year. Like I have one that's like this thick. Most filters are just like an inch. So it depends, you check. Another one would be outside the house, right? Outside home, I would say check for cracks or gaps and seal to prevent drafts. Okay, or rodents. I would say rodents as well. You don't want mice to come into your home, because that's a big problem. They destroy everything, they chew through everything. So have that. You can also, outside would be clean the air conditioning unit every spring to maintain efficiency. What's efficiency? I would, in my own words, it would be like, how can I get the most, in this case, cooling with the least amount of work for the unit? So that AC unit, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's outside the house. There's a fan going, right? I don't know if you have an air conditioner. you should clean that with a hose. You can actually hose it down. Just make sure you turn the power off. There's a lot of dust building around that unit, and it doesn't allow the air to flow through it. And so it has to work harder to cool your home. Okay. So you want to extend. This one would technically qualify for energy savings as well. This one right here. You save on energy. I'll just, I think that is good. I have like window wells, clean window wells, all of those things. Just don't talk about your garden, your yard. Don't talk about that. That's not going to qualify. It has to be the structure itself or something that's vital to the home. So a furnace would work, all of that. If you want one more, check water heater. It's a tank. Most of you will have that in the basement for corrosion / leaks. Sometimes it's a very small leak. Sometimes it's just gonna sweat around the water tank. You're just gonna see some moisture there. That's usually a sign you should probably change it. You should probably replace it. And right, checking and replacing accordingly. So just use your own words when you answer these types of questions. I'm going to move down a little bit here. So once you have that down, I'm going to cut this page here. And I will say energy savings. Sometimes the province will want you to be very specific, like how can you save on either heating or water or anything like that. So when it comes to electricity, you could upgrade to LED bulbs. That is a big one. Like the word upgrade is going to be key here. Like if you upgrade your lights to LED, automatically going to save money without having to do anything. You could install timers or smart switches. You can install motion sensing light switches. I don't know if anybody has done that in their home. I highly recommend it. When we started with kids, they would leave all the lights on in the basement. It was like a full-time job to just go behind them and turn them off, right? So certain rooms they played in, I just put a motion sensing switch. So they're in there, and then when it doesn't sense any movement, it'll just turn the lights off after like 20 minutes, whatever you set it to. Automatic savings there. Okay, so this is electricity for heating. Sorry, this would be electricity. Okay, so I'll just say specific electricity. Then I'll talk a little bit about heating. I will say upgrade. Technically all the install could have been, I forgot the T here, sorry. Install could also be replaced with upgrade. I would say for heating, upgrade windows to triple pane windows. I don't know if that means anything to you, but the newer windows, they have 3 layers of glass and they have a gas in between. How do you know it's a triple pane? Use your phone, turn on the flashlight, go towards the window, and if you see 3 lights or 3 cell phones somehow when you're looking at it in an angle, you'll know it's a triple pane.
When I turn on the lights, when it's really bad, I see like
a reflection or like, yeah, there we go. So if you want to buy a house, just go to the window. Oh yeah, these are triple pane windows. You know so that's going to save your heating bill. You can upgrade your insulation. And this could be the walls, the attic, right, etc. If you go to Manitoba Hydro, you can actually often qualify for rebates. Okay, so upgrade. Upgrade or replace weather stripping. Do you know what weather stripping is? Around your doors, especially, you'll see like a rubber pad or something that prevents the air, cold air from coming in, or the heat to go out, right? So that's weather stripping. Sometimes you have to redo those, right? So that would be a fairly easy upgrade. To save on heating in particular. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You could do so many more things. You could use a space heater instead of turning the entire house up. You know what? I will say this because this is an easy upgrade. Upgrade to a smart thermostat. Thermostat is the thing you actually have in your house that determines what the temperature is going to be set to. And a smart thermostat you can control from outside the home with your phone. It sometimes senses movement, and if it doesn't sense movement, it will automatically learn your behavior and adjust the temperature accordingly. So it's an automatic savings. Please never, any of these, don't save for electricity. Just turn off the lights or turn down the heat in your home. That will not qualify you. Like you have to, it wants you to do something, right? To upgrade something that will automatically save for you. It will do the thinking for you, right? It will do the savings for you without you having to turn it off manually. Okay, that's the idea here. Last one is water. So you've got electricity, you've got heating, and we're gonna do water. Replace or upgrade water fixtures. So the shower head, okay, shower, the tap, except it's tab, right? Sorry. Is it tab or tap?
The tap water. No, the tap.
With a B or with a P?
The sink tap.
B. P?
P, it's a P.
Okay. I'm having a moment right now. I don't know. Anyways. It's my human side coming to life here. Anyways, replace, upgrade water fixtures. So some of the shower heads use a lot more water than others. Okay? You can install an aerator to water tabs. Most newer water taps have an aerator, but you know how sometimes you open the water and you see a lot of bubbles coming out, like it's almost like it has air bubbles in it? It's actually, for a reason, it's to save water, because you don't need the full stream to come out, you just need some of it, and so this saves you on water. You can install dual flush toilets. Yeah, or you can upgrade, right? Whatever. I upgraded all of my toilets when I bought my house. The city of Winnipeg was giving you $50 for every toilet you replaced, like a rebate. And the toilet was like $90. So I replaced all three, got $150. I only had to pay $40 for a brand new toilet. And you save on water. Because the old ones use up to 20 liters. That's crazy. The new ones, they will use 4 to 6 liters only every flush. So that's a lot of water that you're saving. In fact, a third of the water you're using in your home is flushing your toilet. A third. So if you can upgrade your your toilet, there you go. You save a lot of water. Are there more than this? Absolutely. You can, like for irrigating your plants, you can put a timer on the water hose so that it automatically shuts off the water So it's not just continually watering your plants, all those things, but these are good enough. So this part right here is water related. Okay? So water, heating, electricity. Okay? There we go. And so now I'm also going to talk about sometimes the province does like is it worth it, or how long will it take to pay this off? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to take you to 97. I introduced this slide just very, very recently. So go to 97. And I actually want you to read this and see if you could get this started, okay, without me doing this with you. Okay, this is the main idea, this is the premise behind a question like this. When you do an upgrade, it saves you money, okay? The idea here is they want you to know how long would it, if with the savings, how long would it take you to pay off the actual installation that you made. So if you save like $50 a month and you buy something that's worth $2,000, how long would the $50 savings add up to, right? How long would you have to wait for those savings to basically pay the thing off? And then thereafter, you actually save, everything is savings after that. So try to read this, please, and see if you could answer A and B. I will do this with you, but give it a try. Okay, see if you could do something there before I get it started. I'll just do my attendance, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, let's go over it. My plan is to do this, go over the AC, and then I'll give you some class time to prepare for the quiz tomorrow. So 97, Jamira wants to upgrade to solar panels, which will cost her approximately $15,000. Okay, so that's the cost of the install. Okay? She estimates that her electricity bill is $160 a month, right, that she pays for electricity currently. Due to snow and cloudy days, she was told that she will need to purchase electricity from the city for 2 months every year. Okay? 10 months out of the year, no electricity. Okay? She will get everything from the solar panels. How much will Jamira have to save? Sorry, how much will Jamira save on electricity bill cost in 1 year? Well, in 1 year, right, she would save 10 months times $160. So in 1 year, it would be $1,600 savings. Okay? That's it. That's all you had to do in that part. I hope that part you were able to do. Okay? How long in years would it take for the savings to pay for the solar panels? Here's where you choose how you want to do it. One way is to say, hey, it takes you 1 year to come up with $1,600. It doesn't matter which way you put this, okay? Right? And then you ask yourself, how long would it take you, right, to come up with $15,000? So that's your unknown here. So this is takes you back to grade 10, grade 11. We've done it even in this course, right? Proportional reasoning. So you cross multiply and divide, right? So it's 15,000 times 1, which is kind of pointless, divided by 1,600. And I'm guessing a lot of you did this automatically. You said, oh, 15,000 divided by $1,600. And that will give you 9.375 years. Actually, it's okay to say it like that because it's not a dollar amount. You could say, just leave it like that. So it's not quite 10 years, just a little over 9, but it would take this many years to save up, right, for the savings to pay for the upgrade. And then after that, it's all savings, right? All you have to pay is the 2 months of $160, right? You save $1,600 thereafter because now you've paid for it. Okay? Here's your turn one more time. Try it. They're not gonna be the same. They're gonna give you enough to figure out how much you're saving and how long will it take you to save up and right to pay for the thing that you just got. So I'm gonna ask you one more time. This is actually what I did, and I want you to figure out ultimately how long will it take for the savings to pay for the initial costs of the toilets. So please read, try it. I only have these two examples when it comes to this type of question, but I will make it appear either on the quiz or the test or both. We'll see. I still haven't quite finished writing it, so I'm gonna give it a try. I'll give you an old quiz, and then you have something to go off of. Okay, so 3 toilets, they use 15 liters per flush. He decides to purchase a new high-efficiency dual flush toilet for $150 each. He watched some DIY videos, so the job I'll be doing it myself, so no install costs at all, just purchasing. Mr. D estimates that after installing the new toilets, he will save about 15% of his current water consumption, which is $1,200 annually. Okay, determine how much he will save per year. So all you have to do here is take that 15%, always turn it into a decimal, and in this case we'll multiply it by 1,200. Just read these carefully. In the past, the province did something like this and says per month, and then they'll ask you how much would you save each year. So you would still do this, right? 15% times the dollar amount, and you just have to multiply it by 12 if they give you a monthly sum, right? So that's all you need to be aware of. So you say savings of $180 per year will be saved. That's it. That's all you need to do here. How long will it take for the savings to pay for that initial cost? Okay, so initial cost would be 3 toilets times $150 each. So the initial cost is not given to you at this point just flat out. You have to figure that out. It's $450. And if you want time, I just take the $450 and I just divide it by the 180. You can either do the proportion system that I showed you earlier or just take the total and divide it by the savings. And so 450 divided by 180, that's 2.5 years. So in 2.5 years, the $450 I spent will be paid off, and then you start saving the entire amount, which is $180 per year. Okay. So that's this type of question. Just be prepared for it. If you wouldn't mind, go back to 124. The word high efficiency, that is also a very good one to throw in there. So if you go to 124, I forgot a very, very important one here. Not that it's not like you wouldn't be able to get the points, but I think just for life is high efficiency. I don't know if we can squeeze it in somewhere. Upgrade to, I'm going to call HE, that's high efficiency. You will actually see that symbol on a lot of things these days. On appliances, if you buy a washer, dryer, anything like that, it has the HE symbol on it. That means it's high efficiency. Okay, upgrade to high efficiency. I can go ... and go furnace, because you could use upgrade to high efficiency washer, high efficiency dryer, high efficiency air conditioner. Like you can basically use the high efficiency wherever you want. Okay, actually you could say high efficiency windows, right? High efficiency windows would also do the trick. So I will just highlight that HE and just say high efficiency out here somewhere. HE means high efficiency. Energy Star, I don't know if you've ever seen the Energy Star approved. You will see it, it's like a blue star on a lot of appliances these days. You see that symbol, the fridge, right? Fridges, stoves, anything like that. It tells you that it's designed to save energy, use the least amount of energy to keep everything running, just like before, but with less energy being wasted. Okay, so we've done that. Preventative maintenance, we did some math, how to calculate like the time it will take for the savings to pay for the install. I'm just gonna ask you, I'm gonna go to the front of this booklet, the very front, and just tell yourself somewhere on here, see page 124 for maintenance and savings. Okay. I will also say next to savings, page 97, for some math that goes with that. And you should take some of these items and put it on your study sheet, right? Once it's all said and done, once you have your formulas, all of that figured out, then you should have some of these in there. Maybe just one of each, maybe two of each, as many as you can possibly fit, but just remember that, okay? Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at that for now. So grab your ACs, we're gonna correct them.